Welcome to ForexBunker's weekly analysis. This is Phil. Going to go over the pairs for the week, as well as the master candle trades that happened this week. Firstly, we'll start off with GJ, and this is a daily chart in front of you. The pair is sort of leveled off between these two zones. It's quite a big pip range. Started at the 137 area and ended out to the bottom of the 126 area, so around 1,000 pips, so quite a big range obviously. We have our last swing high here. There's also one just up here. The swing low, that we basically had a double bottom. It was only by a couple of pips, and we've been unable to make new highs as of yet. So I think GJ will be looking for some support before it pushes up and breaks his zone. So I don't see the pair just turning around and heading straight on up. I think it'll be more like this, or maybe even a triple bottom. But around this bottom area, this 126 area, we could easily see it turn around and push down. Depends on how the euro debt issue that's going on now pans out to see where this pair will end up. Just a couple of areas to note for this week. Just straight off the bat, this last price movement and this bottom. So price started to push up and was unsuccessful in making a new high, and then it broke it. Found it as support, and it looks like it's going to continue on down. Also note this 129 or this 130.00 mark. We could find some support there, so just some areas to keep an eye on. This area is the 132.50 zone. Other than that, that's about it for GJ. Let's have a look at GU. GU is pretty obvious, the same as what I just mentioned before, all bear controlled week. We also broke this daily trend line that's been pushing up for quite a while. This is its second bounce, I believe. This was its third. We count this as a bounce, so actually one bounce, 2, 3, and this would have been its fourth. After a few days we did push through quite strongly. It breezed through this last double bottom here, support and resistance area. It did have a quick stop over, but not by much. I think it was about 40-50 pips push up. So we're likely to see this zone quite soon, the 155.00 mark, before probably heading towards this last swing low. We might good short entry will probably be when it retraces to this bottom zone at 156.60, ready for a continuation push down. Just keep in mind for this week, couple of levels. This support and resistance area here, this one that I just mentioned before, and watch out for this retrace trade that comes along around here. Other than that, that's about it for GU. It was quite a nice movement. We should have got a lot of pips this week, and I hope you all did as well. Let's move along and touch on AU. AU's at a very interesting mark. Just watch your trades on this one until it's a bit more confirmed. This is the daily trend line. We had this is its fourth touch, but also met with support and resistance just along this line or this zone. A few key areas to look out for this week is if it does break this daily trend line and does continue on down around the 95.50 area to 95.00 area will be notes of interest. And then our next major point is 93.70 or 93.80, which is around here. On the move up, we could be just caught in a channel between the parity mark and this daily trend line that's moving up here. Price could just tighten in here before deciding which way to break out. But if it does continue breaking this daily trend line and this support and resistance cross, just keep an eye on these bottom zones here for nice trades, as well as the retraces of confirmation of price. So overall, we had a great week in pips and in trades, and I really hope you did on both of those pairs, all three so far. We'll have a look at EU now. Just zoom out a little so we see the chart. EU is exactly the same as the rest of the pairs this week. We had a nice push down. We also come into this daily trend line as well, and support and resistance cross. High probability trades, and there was a fair, just a few pips in here, but not too many due to the issues in the Eurozone at the moment. That's why it's so important not to just focus on the technicals, but also to watch on the news as well. Here's one of these nice retrace trades. It went after price breaks a major support and resistance area as it moves back, ready for the nice short entry just there. Overall, we need to see if Euro breaks this zone. If it doesn't, we have made new lows for the swing points. So the areas to watch this week would be this support and resistance here at the 13750 area. And then we have our next point of call is really around this area. And this one here. As price went to, if you have a look here, as price broke through this zone, there was a little bit of rejection here, starting to, the sellers tried to move in to push it further down, but was strongly rejected. So this area could have a lot of buyers around it in this zone here. So just keep an eye out on that, around the 1300 mark, depending if this price can push down. Alright. On the way up, the main zone is this 137 mark. For the master candles this week, we had no trades on GJ or GU. Not even a master candle formed. So there's not much to report on that. So it will be a bit of a shorter video this week. I hope you all again had a fantastic week. And I look forward to hearing from you and seeing how you went in the weeks to come. I'll talk to you later.